Super duper welcome everybody. So this is Facebook Live and I'm going live after I think a month or two. So just let me see if we are audible, if you are visible, and we will get started. So all I want to do is today I'm going to present the screen and I'm going to talk about the problem about how to know if you're adding your ideal customers, if you're adding your ideal customers to your network or not. So this is again a very crucial problem, and so many people are facing this problem that they are not able to understand if the people, if the connections or the people they are adding to their network on every single day, are these people are actual their ideal customers, are these people are the people who just are interested in their services, interested in buying from them, ideal customers. So we are going to talk about that. So let me see if we are audible. Okay, we are audible and we are visible, everything is good. Okay, let's get started. And they are not able to. Okay, perfect. So how to know if you are adding your ideal customers to your network or not? Now again, just a minute. Okay, perfect. This is something that I have created some slides, and I have a step-by-step process of identifying your ideal customers, and this is something which will definitely help you. Now, again, before going ahead, I want to clarify that this is for people who have a little bit experience about coaching industry, coaching and consulting industry. So if you are experienced person with 1 or 2 years of experience, and you are actually adding people, new and new people to your network on LinkedIn or on Facebook every single day, and still you're not understanding if they're your ideal customers or not, and your offers are not working, whatever post you are posting, they are not able to connect with their pain points, then this is something is very crucial for you. And let me tell you, this is again a part of my paid training, which is very 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 powerful. So this is going to help you for sure, and I'm going live on my Facebook profile, so it's visible for all people and it's going to stay on my Facebook profile. So I'll give you my examples as well. So create roadmap to the end goal with wide topics. Now if you want to understand that if this person, okay, what we are doing on a daily basis, let me talk about that practice first. On Facebook or on LinkedIn, we are adding people on a single 30, 50 people on a daily basis, so which we can call as a traffic, right? So these people, we just add people who are going to buy from us in future, or who are related to our target audience. And to understand that, we must have all clarity about what is the end result that we are going to bring on the table. In my case, my end result is I am going to help my ideal customers to book calls, and for that I have a verified, I have a tested process, and this is the 30,000 feet view of that process. The first step is traffic, second is leads, third is nurturing, and fourth is book calls. So all you have to do is, no matter whatever your niche is, or what coach you are, what industry you are in, so you have to create a roadmap to the end goal of your niche, end goal, which can be, in your case I have some examples, so we will go through that as well. So in my case, my end goal is booking calls, and all you have to do is give a 30,000 feet view to yourself to understand where you stand. In my case, my 30,000 feet view is I have divided my whole business in these 4 steps: traffic, leads, nurturing, book calls. My ideal customers are either facing issues in this area, or this or this or this. So your customer journey 30,000 feet view, that's what you have to create. How to create, I will talk about that as well. Once you have this 30,000 feet view, whenever you're going to add people on a daily basis, when you're going to talk with people, you'll understand if these people are your ideal customers or not, by just having a clarity to just this map. This is the map that we are going to talk about today. So yes, let's get back to the first slide. Hmm. So all other topics are under these main topics, so we will call them subtopics. Now what does that line means? So inside traffic, so there are so many content pieces we are posting on a daily basis. How to get leads, you can say how to book calls, how to create content, how to create profile picture, and how to create cover photo, and all the subtopics. So these all subtopics are either below this, below this, below this, below this. Let me give you an example. So for example, in traffic, my all subtopics are here: daily posting of content, speaking engagement. These are the ways of traffic that my ideal customers are using, and they have certain clarity, some amount of clarity about these topics. Sponsor newsletter, engage 5x times. What my ideal customers are doing, they are daily posting content, they are engaging 5x times, they are collaborating, they are adding new people to their list. That's what their general practice is. But this whole thing is under traffic. So I have a lot of clarity about what I am doing and where my ideal customers stand. These are the subtopics, steps, methods inside one topic. So all you have to do is, again, let me repeat, create a roadmap to the end goal with wide topics. This is a wide topic: traffic, leads, nurturing, book calls. All everything that I'm going to talking, whatever I'm talking right now, is also inside some of these four things, either under traffic, either under leads, either under nurturing. So this is what I'm doing currently, going live is under nurturing, either book calls, right? So once you're clear with these four things, I will help you to create that as well. So then the next step is, let me go to the fourth step. All you have to do is, whenever you're adding people on a daily basis, you have to see that what is the area that your ideal customers are present. So for my example, you can see clearly here, my ideal customers are in these four areas. If someone who knows how to generate traffic, how to generate leads, how to nurture leads, and how to book calls, then he or she is not my ideal customer. I'm not going to message, I'm not going to add her or him into my customer, into my Facebook profile, or into my network, because I want people who are here, who actually need help. Because I'm going to help my people either in this area, this area, this area, or this area. Again, let me tell you, who is the perfect person for me, who can get all my knowledge and generate results, is someone who has an idea about who are here or here. Because if someone who doesn't understand how to generate traffic, how to generate leads, how to do nurturing and move those leads to book calls, then he or she is my perfect ideal customer, and I can actually help them get the end result because I know the whole the process. But my ideal customers can be here as well. They know, they might be putting content on every single day, they might be going live, they might be doing all the activities that is inside this traffic section, but they don't know how to generate leads. They are just whole, their whole focus is on traffic. But I can see, I can just scan my ideal customers profile, prospects profile, and I can understand if this person is really someone who knows how to generate leads, how to nurture lead, or how to book calls. By viewing, by just going and scanning that person's profile, you can understand where they stand right now, and you can then think of adding them, or you can remove them. Simple process. You must have clarity about your four topics that are wide topics that are related to your end goals, and you can easily understand if this person is my ideal customer or not. So if someone who knows how to generate traffic, how to generate leads, but they are not clear about nurturing and moving those call to book calls, then still he is a very good prospect for me, and I can help them to get the end result, and he is someone who is my ideal customer. Now again, these three things are very good, these three areas are very good for my ideal customer. But this is not a very good area, the fourth line. Why? Because of course, someone who knows how to generate traffic, how to generate leads, and how to nurture leads, and who's only struggling to book calls, is not going to buy from me. Because I have talked with so many people. Those people who are in this group, they are not going to talk with me, they are not interested in buying from me. They think they have all the things, and of course they have, but still it's very hard to convert these types of people. So just I'm going to cut this type of people, and I'm going to focus on these three types of people. And that's how I am actually getting quality leads, quality traffic to my network, and quality traffic. That's what you have to do. So, and of course, the person who is here, of course, is not my ideal customer. Same way, you have to create these four topics traffic leads, nurturing book calls. Create a roadmap to the end goal with wide topics, and I have examples for three niches as well. Let me show you. Okay, first, again, another example is very powerful example, my own example. So when I spend time on LinkedIn, okay, before that, just let me confirm that I'm audible, I'm not. Okay, I'm audible. And okay, the example is, this is my example. When I spend time on LinkedIn to add new connections, or LinkedIn, okay, this is specific example about LinkedIn. When I spend time on LinkedIn to add new connections and engage with existing connections on LinkedIn, okay, I observe that they are very good at content creation. That means, where are they? Let me show you. They are very good in content creation. That means they are here in the area of traffic. They know how to generate traffic, daily posting of content. They are very good at content creation. They are very good at engagement as well. So when I spend time on LinkedIn to add new connections and engage with my existing connections, I see if they are good or not at which area, traffic, leads, nurturing, or booking calls. So I observe that they are very good at content creation, but they don't know how to move traffic to book calls. So they are in the this row. Second row, they are very good at content creation. They are very good at adding new and new people, and they're just very good at traffic. They have lots of traffic, but they are not able to generate leads. And some of them are able to generate leads. These two lines are best people for me, and I'm going to send them connection request. I'm going to start conversation with them. I'm going to do all my lead generation strategies. I'm going to use on them, so that I can move actually them to book calls for my business as well, of course. So these are the two areas, and this is how I qualify people. I do not spend time on people who actually know everything, who are just going to pass my time, and who are going to give me some extra. I don't have time for this thing. I have to just focus on increasing my leads and traffic. So I'm going to add these people with quality. I'm going to qualify these people with my this sheet. Simple. So my example is clear on LinkedIn. So in your case as well, there are people who are good with, maybe in whatever area you are helping them with. They can be good with second row, they can be good with third row, but that does not mean they are not your ideal customers. They don't know how to do this. They just they are good with booking calls. This is my okay. They are good with the fourth thing. Then of course you have to cut these people. Just focus on first three things: one, two, three. So let's go to the next. Okay. Now to create, to understand your ideal customers on again more deeper level, what you have to do is answer these questions. What does your prospect don't know? In my case, for example, my prospect has no idea about how to generate traffic, leads, nurturing, or book calls. Maybe he or she has idea about how to generate traffic, but not clear about leads, nurturing, booking calls. I have so much clarity about when I'm actually scanning profiles, then I have clear idea about, I'm just reading their post, one or two posts, and I get clear idea about what these people, where these people stand. And I then qualify them if I want to just get them or remove them or add them. So answer these questions. What is something that your prospect is not doing? Whatever practices that I am doing, all practices, my ideal customer is not doing that practices. Same in your case, whatever you are doing, because that's that. If they are doing all the things, then they will get the end result. So whatever practices I am doing, my ideal customers are not doing that practices. Same in your case. So just put them in this chart and see if they are doing all the practices or not. Are they doing all the practices inside traffic as well? If you talk about inside daily posting content as well, there are hundreds of different things that you have to focus on. So inside speaking engagement, this is also not easy. Talking about engage 5x time more. My ideal customers are engaging with with their audience, but they don't know how to engage properly. So there are sub steps as well. So all the practices that you are doing, your ideal customers are not doing that practices, and you have to actually add them and teach them how to do these all practices. Answer third question as well. What is something that your prospect is doing incorrectly? There are so many things. Again, if you talk about my ideal customers, they are doing some of these things to on they are adding people on a daily basis, they are daily posting, but they are doing, lots of them are doing incorrectly. And if they are doing incorrectly, you have a scope to tell them that your practices are incorrect. You cannot generate results if you keep doing these practices, and you have a scope to help them. And that's what we are selling. Simple. So in your case, same. Answer these three questions and you'll understand where your prospects are, and you can actually qualify by putting them into this sheet. And you don't need to have this sheet all the time in front of you. You can have that in your mind, and when you do this on a regular basis, you'll understand if you can just scan a profile and you can understand if this is ideal customer or not. Now, for example, I have three examples for you. I have created some 30,000 feet view, four topics on each category. So weight loss category, you can say in weight loss, a 30,000 feet view for a weight loss coach is, first thing they are going to help. What is the end goal? Start losing weight. For a weight loss coach, they are going to help their ideal customers start losing weight. But we have to cut that into steps, like I did for my business. 30,000 feet view of your business. So what is the first step? All the other steps are inside that step, either here or here. So first thing is, this is just an example. So first thing is, of course, a weight loss coach is going to tell their audience to declutter, just change their diet, declutter and all, put all this sugar and all the bad habits, bad eating habits on side, and you have to declutter your whole diet, then replace that diet. So all the things, that what to eat, how to eat, and all are going to be under this replace diet. Then exercise, all the things related to exercise are under this exercise topic. And then they'll start losing weight. So all the topics related to keeping the weight and how to maintain that weight and all are under this start losing weight topics. So you will have that four general topics. And whenever a weight loss coach is actually scanning profiles, he will understand that if his or her ideal customers are actually doing all the things from these four categories, if and put them, again, create your own structure like this, chart like this, and you'll understand if he or she is ideal customer or not. Simple. All basics, all bases here, creating these four things, creating the roadmap, the client journey. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. You can create 5, you can create 6, up to you. Life coach, for example, again, life coach, 30,000 feet view, where life coach are standing right now, what is their whole process look like. Again, this is an example. Study of the past is something that their ideal customers first job. All the practices of going and meditation and all are under this. So study of the past is the first step. Recognizing the mistakes is the second step. If you're a life coach, you can relate. Changing habit is something that their ideal customers needs to do. For all the questions related to change habits are under this topic. Embracing the change is something, and keeping the change and practicing all the things and all are inside this thing. So personal brand strategies, crafting the brand identity is the first step. They have to craft the identity and all, whom to target and who's ideal customer. Everything is subtopics are under this. Define communication style is their brand style and all is under this. Visibility is something, if you want to be, become a brand, then you have to work on visibility. So all the practices of your ideal customers related to visibility are under this. And then charisma is the end something. Then you have to keep your brand personality and personal brand and all. So this is something that you know about personal brand strategies. So once you create these four things, four topics, wide topics. Let me go to the screen number 1, 3, 2. Okay, screen number 2. Once you create the roadmap to the end goal with wide topics, okay, this roadmap is everything and will give you immense clarity about how to understand and how to find your ideal customers. Very simple. With practice, you'll understand this. All you have to do is just go deeper, do some research, and just again telling you that this is not something that you will achieve like this. You have to write down all the steps, step by step. Then you have to rearrange those steps, and then you have to refine, then you have to cut some of the steps. And with some weeks of the practice and some days of the practice, you'll understand. Okay, you'll get the final roadmap of the end goal. Again, it's up to you how much experience you have and all. So your customer journey, 30,000 feet, you write it down step by step, all the methods, and then you'll understand how to, if you're adding, how to know if you are adding your ideal customers to your network or not. Pretty simple, right? So yeah, that's it. I think if you have any questions, you can add me questions. You can ask me questions. in my DM, right? Yeah. If you want this chart, what are you going to do with this chart? Nothing. Perfect. So yes, that's it for today. And thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching.